Top 5 Best Hammers. We also needed to include in our top 5 best hammers on the market It has a torsion control grip, an anti-vibe technology included in the handle, and it comes in a glossy black finish. The reason why we left it for the bottom part of the list is the fact that the anti-vibe technology in the handle allows it to bend dangerously when you are trying to pry nails out walls. So while we love how comfortable this hammer is for hammering in nails. Number 2. Stubby Claw Hammer. There are basically 2 types of hammers, and any household should have at least one of each, just so as to make sure that you can tackle any job around the house. The first one is the regular, long stem hammer, like the Stanley we already talked about. The second one is the 8 ounces hammer, of which the Maxcraft 60626 is a prime example. It is a lot shorter, so it is easier to work with it in narrow spaces. It also has a groove inside the magnetic head, so you can just fit the nail in there and start hammering. Number 3. Ounce Rip Claw Fiberglass Hammer. We are going to start our list with the Stanley 51-621, not because it is our favorite, but because it is the simple, well-balanced hammer that every household should have. It has an elegant No. 4 Estwing hammer E16S. We have already showed you a 4.9 Amazon star hammer, and now we are going to talk about the only other hammer that was able to get such a high rating, the Estwing E16S. It is actually 4 times as expensive as the Stanley, but when you consider that both the head and the handle are made of the same, solid piece of tempered steel, you will understand where that money went. You also have to consider the fact that the handle is wrapped in real leather for a better, more comfortable grip. Number 5 Estwing Hammer E3-16. You liked the Estwing E16S but do not fancy paying as much for a hammer, you may want to go with the Estwing E316S. It has the same one-piece forged head and handle, but the fact that the wrapped in the handle in a nylon vinyl polymer has allowed them to bring it to market for a more affordable price. It is still more than twice as expensive as the Stanley, but it is still a relatively cheap hammer. It too got a 4.8 star rating on Amazon, which is quite impressive on its own.